OMG. And we're almost back. Hang on. There, now I have volume on my mic. Look at that. Oh, it's nice and loud. Nice and volumey. Oh, let me just turn this down a tiny bit. All right. Holy crap. What a day, guys. What a day. Here we are once again. Oh boy, we're in Pro Tools. I'm doing some live drums. Hopefully not too poorly. I didn't warm up really. So you're gonna have to bear with me while I get warmed up for these drum things. Yeah, super bright. And you see it? It's hard to see. Oh, there, when it's in the shadow, you can see it really well. Oh. The Hybrid Theory mic. So I wanted to try this with these little, like, what are they called? Lightning rods? They're like little, like, sticky sticks, little bundled. They hit a little lighter, have a little bit different sound. I probably flip with these and then the regular Vader sticks that I usually use. Let me, yeah, it's a triplet thing that I'm hearing today, just with the, I'm drumming sticks before I even start. Like that. So that's kind of the vibe. Let me turn this microphone off and mess around with this thing. I don't know if I should just loop it. Should I just loop my... Anyway, let's try it. two different sticks. So this is a little kooky, but. Okay. Hi. I'm back in the chat. Where's the chat at? I gotta open separate windows. Hi. Yeah, so there's some parts in there that I liked. I'm gonna take those and I'm just gonna make a couple like loops out of them. And then I'm gonna make some loops. And I think I'm gonna do keyboard through the guitar amp next, and we'll see how that goes. Hi. Where's Henry? Henry's in the other room. Henry's recording this. I like that you guys like. I can play really simple beats well. I can't play complicated shit. Name the stool. You have to come up with names for every single piece of seating furniture here. Is that what? Yeah, like I can't do like I can, you know what I can't get down? Some of our drummer friends need to help me with. Yes, I'm wearing my like Japanese PJ pants again. I can't get down the like double, like the little. You're supposed to like move your foot up on the pedal to get a little fast, like that thing. I can't. That's so hard. I can't do that. I can do it like a little bit when I'm sitting here, but I can't get it faster than that right now. Occasionally I do it by accident, but I can't do it. I don't need a double kick pedal. I want to get it down with the one foot. Yeah. It's hard, but it's possible. Is there any, I feel like there's like one other pattern I want. I'm reading the chat while we do this. It's funny how you can see the latency so well when it's like a percussive instrument like drums, huh? Drums are so fun, but I want to move on and make something else out of this song. So, probably a good idea. Should I? I'm gonna go in the other room. I'm gonna go in the other room for a minute. Yo. Hi. Hello, hello. Can't hear myself very well. Hi. So, getting set up in here a little bit. How was everybody's weekend? Alexander remade In the End. This weekend you did that? Nice. Too hot. It's hot in LA, man. It's been hot. I thought this last was last week supposed to be cooler, or was this coming week supposed to be cooler? You're sick. Wait, who is sick? Do you have the corona? You don't have corona, do you? No corona. No, thank you. No corona. No, thank you. I can turn this volume on my mic. I didn't realize the mic in there was like up. Well, I thought it was up really loud, but I guess it wasn't that loud, huh? Hello, hello. Now I'm nice and loud. Hello? Hello? I thought it was distorting, but it's not. It was just I don't know. Squeak, squeak. Man, was the squeak, squeak on Frat Party at the Pancake Festival originally, or was it never released and you guys are just seeing that for the first time now? I thought the jacuzzi scene was it was never released? Really? I thought that one got released at some point on like an LPTV, or I thought it was Frat Party. The band Jacuzzi. It was so gross, man. We would never do that now. Like, it was back. We played some arena. Here's the context of that. The band Jacuzzi thing. We played some arena, and that jacuzzi was in the back, in the like locker room area. Was it just Dave and Brad jumped in it? I think it was just Dave and Brad. I want something in my teeth. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so they got in it. And I was like, I remember at the time, I was like, nah. Nope. Not getting in that like locker room jacuzzi is not happening. I don't care how much chlorine is in there. Like whatever teams play this arena or have played this arena, they're using that. That's bacteria soup, my friends. I'm not getting in it. I'm not doing it. How much do you love? I think I said this was a 24-inch kick. I think it's a 26-inch kick. It's such a big kick. Such a good... It's a big kick. What's amazing is this is just like, it's just mics and like all I've got Neve compressor preamp compressors. They're called Shelford channels. I've got those on the kick and snare mics. I've got SSL preamps on the rest of it. No other compressors or EQs. Nothing. It's just the sound of the room and the mics. Man. I got coconut water today. Yes, I do. Fix the timestamp and check my whispers. What timestamp? On the session? What timestamp? What's wrong with my timestamp? 7:10? Where? Where? 7:10. Oh, the timestamp on the video. On the video. Oh. A title of the stream. Got it. Yeah, my bad. 8:10. On the video. Oh shit, fool. I forgot what it was, fool. It says July. Okay, maybe Anna can fix it while I work on these drums. Anna, help me. Help me. All right. Let's see here. Was this fill any good in the top? Oh, you know what I could do today? I'll show you guys kick and snare triggers. That one's all right there. Oh, I like that little ba-da. Okay. That's all right. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at that. Nah. Yuck. What was that nonsense? Oh, I like the little open hi-hat there, though. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Can I do screen? Okay. So of course, as soon as I do screen, it's gonna be like rainbow spinny wheel. Fantastic. Great. Oh my God, I put 710 on everything. I put 710 on the name of the video. I put 710 on the name of the, I'm in the wrong month. Okay, I'm gonna switch it on the name of the track, the session though. Okay. Oh, sorry, screen. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this sounds better. The groove gets a little jumpy there, but I'll fix it. I'm gonna show you some drum editing today. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. You can spend all day, you can spend all week drum editing, and not even be like a crazy person. Like just be a normal person and spend all week doing it. Nah, man. Yuck. What are you doing, man? Ha. Focus. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take these guys. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna mute everything else. I'm just gonna take this back. Okay, check this out. So, Pro Tools. Here's a thing that I don't. You do it an entirely different way in Ableton, but it doesn't. Ableton does a good job of like grabbing like a single, if you've got a mono or stereo piece of audio, like one track of audio, and you can go in and put markers and slide those things onto the beat. You can do that on Pro Tools too, but with a multi-track drum recording like this, historically what we've done is gone into Beat Detective. And in here, I just jump down to clip separation. I make sure that it knows that we're doing triplets. So check that little 3. And we capture it. We go over here, we analyze it, and you see all these purple lines show up. So that's where it's gonna chop it. It's gonna cut it up on all of the transients, all of the peaks of sound, and to the best of its ability. And then we're gonna hit, maybe I won't do it so gnarly, maybe a little less. Well, let's do this. We'll separate that. So now it's cut it into pieces. And then you'll conform it to the time, meaning quantize it. For this thing. Well, let's see. I'll play you what it sounds like if I put it at 100% quantization. Right now it's going to do it, but it's going to leave gaps. Actually, I'll just smooth those gaps. The last step is down here. Edit smoothing. Press that and press smooth. Now you're going to hear some pops and clicks, and you'll probably hear some stuff jump off beat because it's not a perfect thing. But the reason that here's I'm going to play you this, and I'm going to tell you that this is probably what I don't want. Okay? So put everything perfectly on the click. It's a little too much to my ear. Like it lost a little bit of the like. It lost a little bit of the something about it. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. So I'm going to undo that. Go back 2 steps and undo. I'm going to do it clip conform again. Grab everything. Make sure that it captures that selection. And then I'm going to go down to like, I don't know. Let's do 85. So this is going to be slightly different. It's not going to be super different. But the reason drum editing, like proper drum editing, this type of drum editing takes a while is because you do this and you smooth it, right? But smoothing it, basically, if you zoom in, it creates all these little like registration points and crossfades. You can now see the crossfades on every single drum track, and you've group edited the whole thing. But it's not perfect. It doesn't know exactly where you want to cut things. And again, I put it to 80, whatever, 80%, 85%. So it's not perfectly on this count, on this line right here. So I might say, okay, when the phrase starts, when the very first hit starts, I want that to happen like on the beat. Like I want that to really be on the grid. And the reason I normally would say that or do that is because if I copy paste this region, this whole section, I don't want to have a sloppy kick in the front of the copy paste. But look at this. Like, so if I solo this, let me just solo something tight like the snare here. You hear that double. I mean, you can hear the snare happen twice. And even on the room mics, you'll get that too, even though they are not as sharp a transient. So what you usually have to do is go in and kind of adjust some of these. Keep in mind too, if you're going to be turning up your room mics, you'll notice that your room mics being farther away from the kit, they are like the snare happens here in time and then it reaches the room mics back here. So there's, I don't know how many milliseconds that would be, but there's milliseconds of time in between. So sometimes on some hits, if your room mic's going to be turned way up, then I would recommend actually taking your edit point on things like that and moving it back in time. Like it starts there on this say. I edited this together. It's a little sloppy, but so you could go in and do all that shit. I'm not going to do that today. If I notice something really, obnoxious, then I'll do it. But this is like, then doing all this stuff, you can get a really nice like drum edit that's like pretty locked to the click. Why would you do that? If you're trying to make it sound really natural, you do as little of this as possible. 2 reasons I'm doing this today are number 1 for speed, because I just wanted to grab it and do the whole thing as opposed to like really getting into the nitty gritty. And the other reason is I want to put it on the click because if I put samples over top of it, I want those to be locked in with it. So the tighter you got to go one way or the other, meaning either put everything to the grid and the grid is your master and then everything locks to that, or you choose an element that's got the best feel. For example, if I recorded this and I said, oh, it's got a really sloppy feel or a really like swingy kind of feel, and I want everything to match to that, then you got to use that as your groove. So let me just listen to this and see if I hear any. I'm going to turn, actually I've got the rooms up quite a bit. Something in there was weird. This kick and this hi-hat, so let's try and fix those guys. And you can, so what it did automatically, you can also do manually if you want. My grid is not in triplet mode. Let's make it that. So this is super early, this hi-hat here. So let's see if I can even fix this. It might be too off to like, yeah, that's super far. Let's find out if that kind of does the trick. Yeah, you can hear like a little from where it edits. So maybe my best bet, since this is a snare sound, maybe my best bet is to actually just grab like a different snare and replace it. One that wasn't so, you know, I think my hi-hat was early on that one. So if I've got a snare where the hi-hat wasn't so early, like this one from earlier and a few seconds earlier, then I can hopefully, there, just pop that one in and then it's fixed. That one had a little flub right there. I heard something. Yeah, what this one is that I was hearing is that you can see right here, there's the fade was starting a little too late, and a little bit of the kick is, you can see that audio right there. So you don't want that to happen. You'll hear like a little hiccup on the kick. So what we want that to do is start there and then fade before that. Okay. So let's say that's one of our parts, okay? And even if I want to go crazy and be really, really organized, I'll grab the whole thing and I'll group it. So now I can see that it's a big purple block of audio and that I've already edited it and I like it. That's like a visual cue for me. Hey, you like this? You like this piece of audio? I'm gonna actually do the beat detective on this little fill going into it as well. Capture, analyze, same settings. I want to get every hit though. There. Separate, conform, smooth. And I'm probably going to have to edit this one a bit to get it. It looks like it's a little. It's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so then I'll treat this as separate. This is its own copied. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay. This was another bit that I like. Let's go back to that other one with that little shuffly brush thing going on. No. The very first take had like a softer. Okay, where was the very first one? There it is. Found it. Okay, so I think this little pattern right here was all right. What if I just take one of these? Let's find out if I just take one, if that is cool. Let me get rid of some of this shit here. So this is my, I've got to stay organized in my head too. Here is the, okay, I did that wrong. 15, 14, bum, bum, bum. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm just redoing some things here. I'll rename these so we can, or actually make a note here. 15 is the editing playlist. And then 16 is the comp. So 15 is where we're choosing things and fixing things. And 16 will be like the final. This crash sounded good. Sometimes I choose stuff based on what, like the way the drum gets hit or something, like, you know, there's a lot of variety in like the way a stick hits a crash or hits, everything's moving around and wobbling around and hitting compressors different ways and whatever. So there's some magic to which pieces you pick. Like sometimes I'll pick a piece just because it's a really weird, like there's something cool about the resonance of the way the kick sounded or the snare sounded or a crash or whatever. Okay, those two pieces are great. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see, beat detective all of these, and then I think I've got the two parts that I want for now. Hello, there it is. Okay. Hello. All right, this one, because it's got like lots of sub beats, I'm gonna try that and see how that sounds. Oh yeah, I gotta smooth it before I do it. Play it back. Okay, I liked this. Oops, we got to do an ad, don't we? Alarm's going off. All right, got to hit an ad real quick. Jimmy 2 times. Get the papers. Got to get the papers. Okay, 1 minute ad. This guy back here is kind of cool. Okay, so I want to make this phrase this with this at the front of it. And then okay, I think that second half is better. It's less clippy than the first. Maybe I'll just do this twice. Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, change my mind. This is out. This. It's basic. The phrase is going to be A, B, C, B, if that makes sense. So this part is going to start right there. Math, guys. Just get your math right. Damn. That's B. C has no hi-hat. Ah, this thing. Let's look at that. Why is this, does this look like it's... Okay. This one's got to go back. Actually, then let's put this one in. Oh, these are all sloppy shit. Hold on a second. Let's take those two. There. Let's fix this little bit here. All right. So now I have a like a softer pattern and a louder pattern, and I'm going to use those two as like my two main, beats. So this is 15 is my editing playlist. 16 is my comp playlist. There were a couple little fills, right? Where's the little, this is one of them. And then what was the other, where's some of the other little fills? That's so much louder. Oh. Pop, bum, bum. Very simple, very nice. I'll grab that one just in case. I'm going to put these over here. I'm going to get rid of those. Let's see here. Okay. I just need to find like one other nice little fill. There is like the very simple one here. I've got to have that. Bop, bop, bop. Didn't have like any little like fills in this one. Oh, a little transition right there. Okay, let's try that. All right, so we have this one. So that's going to go into something right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one seems like it's pretty sloppy. Oh my God, some of you guys are just now realizing that there's some major inflation that's going on in the channel. Sorry. Sorry. They're all virtual bucks, guys. It's not real money. All right. This one is really early. Fuck. Oh, maybe I can get a better one. Is there a better one? Huh. Okay, well, maybe that's cool. Actually. All right. These ones are keepers. And now I'll arrange the song and we won't have to stop and start so much. What is all this shit? Move that over there. Okay. No, thank you. So I gotta find a new. I need a new fill for that part. So I'm going to put all this stuff on this line here so I can really see it first of all. This is our verse section. I'll call this the verse. Come on. Dude, is it like weird? Oh, that's why I'm using Ableton quick keys, because I'm used to Ableton now. Great. Nice thing about Pro Tools is you can grab audio and the markers and duplicate them. That's something I wish they had in Ableton. Let's see if this transition's any good. All right, and we'll do 2 of those. chorus. We'll do like a double chorus. All right, so that'll be our drum thing. All right, we're finally done with that. Check this out. Here's a fun thing for people, for drummers and people who want to record live drums. On a lot of the rock records that you guys hear, I mean, unfortunately, they do this. What I just showed you, the chopping and stuff. Unfortunately, it gets used too much. This is a, I don't know, medium to high amount of chopping that I just did. Some tracks that we've done, we've chopped virtually, I mean, very little, where like basically just get big like sections of the drums and put those in place and like smooth out the transitions. And then part of that is because Rob is a very tight drummer. So, you know, I wouldn't have to edit his stuff very much, but other times we would edit it because we wanted it to sound more like a sample. So he's playing live drums, but they should sound, every snare hit in place should sound very like there should be a repetition in terms of the sound. Another thing that you can do to like beef up your drums or make them more interesting or enhance that, like cross that line between organic and digital, is to use triggers on your drums. I used to use Sound Replacer. So for a long time, I used that software. And lately, I've been more into the Slate trigger stuff. So this is the Steven Slate trigger plugin. And usually people use it on like kick and snare. So like I'll take I've got kick and then snare top here. You don't want to use your bottom. Use the top. So you take the file after you're done editing your drums and you know that you like how your drums sound. Then you grab just your kick and your snare tracks and you copy them and paste them onto your kick and snare trigger tracks. I'm going to turn off, I have other plugins behind this kick and snare triggers, but I'm going to turn those off for the moment. So here's what it does. It basically uses your kick and snare audio as a trigger to activate, to like trigger any other sound that you choose. So for example, right here, I'll turn this all the way up. So here's a kick sample that I used at some point. Okay. And keep in mind, this is the real kick. So on its own, that kick is not it's kind of thin, actually. The thing you're hearing more when you listen to this drum take are the room mics. What I'm going to do with this kick trigger is I'm going to let's find a nice kick trigger that sounds good with the rest of this kit. Here's one. Is this too much? Am I nerding out too much for you guys? Too much nerding or no? Wait, what are you guys laughing about something else, or are you laughing about what's going on here? All right. Let me just get the right thing here. Okay, so great. So here's these are my folders for I just had that re-add them. With each of these, oh, is it not? Oh, here's Audition. Okay. So with each of these, it's going to give a little playback of what the drum sounds like. And I can grab like multiple, maybe I want to grab a few of them and just try different ones in the track. That's a really like subby one. This one sounds like it might fit the track well. This one's kind of raspy. This one's better than this one. Okay, and we'll do the same with the snare. Here's the snare one. Browser, Audition on. Oh, hold on. I gotta go to my. I have to switch to the screen mode whenever I do this, so you guys aren't peeking through all my folders because you're sneaky and you wanna. And I don't know what's on. What's gonna show up on the screen when I do that. Here's the snares. Oh, this is not on solo. Hold on. Let's try that one. That's kind of cool. I'm going to try all these. Okay, so now that we've got some samples loaded in, we go to our triggering menu. I did snares and I had kicks. So I have one for kick and one for snare. So we're just going to look at the kick one real quick. And I'm going to take all of these. I'm just going to basically mute. I'm going to mute them all, and then I'm going to choose one that I feel like goes well with the track, okay? Some bands like just grab the same sample and use it with every, like they grid out their drums at 100%. They record these nice live drums and then they grid them out 100% so they're completely locked into the grid. And then they put sample replacements on the kicks and snares and maybe even crashes and other stuff. And then they mix that. I don't know why those bands even record live drums. It doesn't make, like at that point you've quantized everything perfectly and you've replaced the important elements with like samples. It seems like you ought to just use the samples. Right? Are you drinking every time I say I hope so. You guys are gonna be shit-faced within. You were already shit-faced. That's why you guys are acting like that. There we go. I'm going to turn the drums down and turn this kick trigger up. Wait, why is it not? Oh, because I'm muted. Okay. That's that thumpy one. Okay, maybe. This one's nice because it has a lot of sub to it, a lot of low end. Nope. That's a no. I think this first one is a no. I'll use this one and this one. No, not that one, this one. There we go. Okay. So these two seem to work well together because they are that one. I'm gonna get rid of these just so I don't accidentally like bring them in. Okay, so I think this is good. All right, so we got a kick sample in there. Let's do the same for the snare. Probably not. Like this one. It's funny that it actually hits on the snare, on the downbeat kick. Normally I'd go in and fix all that, but okay. Great. There's a little more attack on when you put these samples in. What I'm usually looking for is to just enhance the like certain frequencies in those rhythmic elements, and sometimes to add some more attack and transients to like punchiness to the drums. Let me loop this, and then we'll put a couple like little plugins on it, and we'll be all set. Here's a different texture if you use different microphones. Check this out. This is how different your drums can sound if you run them, if you turn different ones up and down. The reason you, oh shit, why is my thing out of batteries? I might lose my second screen here. Running out of batteries. Weird. Really? Oh well. Running these through this, all of these are going through some different different plugins on this grouped channel, this bus. Check this out. Right now you're hearing, actually, why don't I do this? I'm gonna turn them all off. Turning up the overheads. So these are right over top of the kit. I'll cut out some of the low end on those guys. Okay. Here's the kick. So right now you've just got the kick, mic, the snare mic, top and bottom of the snare, and the overheads. Now I add the kick triggers. Less of the triggers. And a little bit of the room. It's an interesting sound. Probably not going to use hi-hat mic on this. Let's add some other sounds to this. Feeling good. Let's add some other sounds. Stereo audio. Oh, I have the guitar mic'd up. Let's just use it. It's up. It's already there. 14? Is 15 on? It is on. Great. try that. That's Juno. 14 through tape through orange. It's very noisy. Yeah. Sloppy, looking for the right chords and stuff, but. I think I got it. I think I got it all. Man, did I not get this front part? I didn't get it. One more time on that beginning. All right. Guitar? Guitar, maybe? 2 tracks of guitar. Let's see if this other, those other mics like plugged in. Oh, interesting. I happen to be, like, I can play, why is this shit not, I have kind of nice, right? Let me just put one of those in, 'cause I like it. Again, with Pro Tools, you got to do a lot of starting and stopping, unfortunately. Right there is the, I've talked about before, like, you know, the difference between streaming using Pro Tools and streaming using Ableton. Ableton, right there, I could have just hit record and started recording in, but Pro Tools makes you stop the playback and then hit record. It's fine because I had to tune the guitar, but like in terms of streaming, it is nice to just hit record and like keep playing the music, right? Last one was the one. That last one was the one. I just like that one. So with this one, I'm gonna put a little like, I want to push it back into space. Like I want it to feel farther away and not be in the front of everything. So I'm gonna put some reverb on it, and we'll see if I need to like, I'll put some reverb on it, and then I'm gonna take some of the high end off of the reverb. There we go. So I used the same guitar cabinet for the keyboards that I used for the guitar, but I chose a different microphone to kind of separate them a little bit. I'm going to choose the same microphone. It's the SM58 on the orange cabinet. We're going to call this guitar 1. I don't know what I'm going to do, but figure it out here. for the sound, somewhere asking about the guitar sound. I'm running it actually through a pedal called the Mastatron and a pedal called the Hog. Without those, it's just that. I mean, kind of interesting. Do we like the syncopated thing, or do we like the like quarter notes? So here's the syncopated. We like everything. Let's do the full one. It's more exciting for a. This is not an obvious chorus, but we're gonna make it more interesting. Second guitar, and we'll do Strat, Hog, Masto, Orange. Why is this a stereo track? I don't want that. All right. these two guitars go together. Group guitar 1 plus 2. And cut it on the downbeat. Now I need another part. What if this gets a little of the, what was that? What's the, who makes wow? Sound Toys? No, it was, dude, how can I not remember who makes wow wow? Oh, is it not in here? Oh, shit. It's not in here, I don't think. I need to download the. That's not UAD. Bummer. Well. What else could I use that would be interesting here? Let's try this. Ha 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 ha. Weird. Oh, is it totally making your ears go ah. I like it. Sorry, I turned off the. I lost my second screen, so I'm like a little bit. I'm operating a little bit on guessing what's going on here. I can't see the chat anymore. The thing I was playing around with over in this direction is my second screen, and for some reason it's not charging. It wasn't charging right. It's on battery. All good. Maybe we can add a little bit of like reverb to the drums. Not that one. Okay, just a little bit of that and a little bit of our natural room. Vibe, right? It's a good vibe. Let me look in the chat real quick. What should I try? What should I add? I've got a lot of low end already. I know you want to add bass, like bass guitar to the. Oh, I have an idea. Let's run the bass through like the guitar amp. I'll run it through the fractal though this time because I've got 3 or 4 things going through the same amp. So a lot of the like sonic space on this is being taken up by the existing like guitar stuff and whatever. So I want this bass to kind of just fill in the low end of it, but stay with those elements instead of being like a rumbly. I don't know. I don't think this needs more subs. Oh boy. Okay, hang on a second. I want that. I want. Oh, I know it's. Okay. All right. Whoa, what's that? Unfortunately, we're going to have to jump to an ad real quick while we get this thing going. Let me see here. Maybe it should actually just be the. Let's try. Well, that's interesting. 14. That's interesting. Try that. All right, I liked that. Hi. How are you? Needs cowbell. It always needs cowbell. For those keeping score at home, when I sent this, I flew this into the next chorus, and I made sure to uncover the front end of these guitar entrances, because they always have like that little going in the beginning, and I like that. Let's try and do something new over verse 2. Let's try. Let's get some. What should I bring in? Like a synth. Let's do a synth. Let's not do that. I mean, I could do. Actually, why don't I do live piano? I'll do some live piano. Tambourine. Let's do tambourine. Live piano. Give me 1 second to get it like set up. BRB. Just moving microphones around. Oh. Okay. All right. Hi. Click, click, click. Yeah. Can I hear something here? Oh, I see my live mic is on, but okay, that's working. Got to turn the snare off. Okay. Hi. Yeah, that thing's on. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. Hello. Hi. I'm going to put a little compressor on this guy. Oh. I need an... Nice little sample sounding. Oops. All right. All right. Nice. Good. Oh, what is this? I just got a notification from Linkin Park that they're finding stuff on the band computer. Oh, those guys always finding stuff on the band computer. From the top? From the top? One more sound? No more sounds. One more sound or no more sounds? Tambourine and 80s synth. Solo guitar. More sounds. One more sound. All right. This is our tambourine track. Ah. And this is our Prophet track. Juno? Juno track, maybe? Let's try the Juno. Oh, let's try a second Juno. Actually, no, I want to do the Prophet. Let's do that. Let's try that. Whoa. Wow, the aliens. Hold on, let's put some effects on our aliens. Oh, the aliens always show up, don't they? last one should have been. Finally got that little run. Da 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 da. Okay. Maybe it does need the Juno. Let's try some more Juno. Juno 2, just for texture. Just crawling up the keyboard. Crawling up the scale. From the top. Oh, tambourine. My bad. We didn't add tambourine. It's a little loud. Okay. That works there. We'll try 2 different types. You guys have seen me do this before. I'll clip when it comes to certain things that I want to sound more natural. I'll grab them in uneven counts. So like instead of grabbing like 4 of them in a 4 count, 4 measure phrase type of thing, I'll grab 5 or I'll grab 3 or I'll grab 7, so that there's like right now the tambourine is rotating after 3 hits. The first 2 claps are after 4, and the last one is after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then let's get a little mix on them. Everything from the top. Should put a little. Let me do a little. This is our little mix bus. So we'll call that. We'll do 23, 24, and then have all these guys go through 23, 24. Okay. This one. Let's do these guys. From the top. Oh, wait, hold on a second. There. I don't want my talking mic to go through that whole thing. Okay. From the top. Last Juno bit, I want it to go like side to side. I'm also going to put a little distortion on it. And devil lock. That sounds good. These claps kind of could use a little room on them. guess they have a little bit. All right, cool. It was a nice jam. It was a pleasant jam. And everyone had a good day. And it was good vibes. Did you have good vibes and a good day? Wow, 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 wow. Ah! Wait, hold up. I turn this up here. Hi. Yeah. Hello? It's not that loud. I don't have my levels like set well for my for Pro Tools. Not quite there. Getting a little bit of like, hold on. I could oh, that's why. There. Oh my god. I turned that down for the what do you call it? The tambourine and all that. And then I didn't turn it back up. Now it's back up. Hi. The thingy with the bells. I'm supposed to, why am I supposed to look at my whispers? Some of you keep talking about it. Why? Yes, you can hear me. I know. It's nice. I'm looking here because the monitor screen that I usually have over here is out. I don't know why my charger didn't work today. Maybe it's because it's not like an Apple charger. My second screen is my iPad. It's not a traditional second screen. No. Sidecar. Yes. Doing sidecar. That's what I did. Oh. I'm also not seeing, by the way, I'm not seeing any of the like alerts or raids or any of that stuff on my screen. Are they not happening? Is it broken? Somebody do something. Somebody do use a GIF. There we go. Somebody cheered. Okay. Free shipping 83. Thank you for helping us test the system. Can we see your pants? What a weird question. How? All right. Nice, nice. What program is this? It was Pro Tools. Used Pro Tools today. Should we do GarageBand again tomorrow? They want to look at my booty? Don't look at my booty. Leave my booty alone. Nice socks today. Thank you. Sound redemptions. The sound redemptions are in my in Mission, and I use them occasion. I use them when it strikes me, when the mood strikes. Maestro X101 you downloaded Ableton and you're trying it out? Nice. Skittable doesn't like GarageBand. I could work GarageBand. You want the bowl? Oh, Hez Helps wants the bowl of destiny. Who wants the bowl? We're spamming the bowl. Spamming the bowl. Here it comes. Trail mix. Bowl of Destiny with the dots. Oh god. Okay. Not looking. Something fell out. Ach. Ach. Oh my. Well, oh man, you know what? I was gonna say cartoon, but animated movie I watched a lot when I was a kid is the Disney Robin Hood with the foxes. And I used to, those were some of my, I'm trying to think of the voices. Those are, you know, I mean, I used to do those voices all the time, but nobody knew what it was because it's not a very popular Disney film. Oh, what was the snake's name? Hiss! You deliberately dodged.
Fire. I didn't mean to. Hiss.
And the king always used to say, ah! He would say when he got upset. Ah! And then there was that big bear. PJ. He called Prince John PJ. Listen, PJ. German? Oh, Prince John is German. I can't. Prince John. I can't do it for right now for some reason. Und then his is. Would he say is instead of his? He'd say is. Baloo. Yeah, it's the same voice. That guy that did the bear in the Disney Robin Hood animated one. He's the same voice that was like he did so many of those Disney movies. Who did the voice for Robin Hood? That dude was he had a smooth ass voice. Marion, my dear, will you marry me? Dude, that if you haven't ever seen the animated Robin Hood, it's the shit, man. That's the greatest. Little rabbits were like,
I'm not scared of Prince John. I heard you'll cut your head off.
In my hand, the Bowl of Destiny. Oh, is it on Disney Plus? Robin Hood? Psh, gotta watch it. Check it out. Tomorrow, this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, I think I'm gonna do. Well, okay. So the mashup for tomorrow is Incubus meets Nier Automata original soundtrack meets Death Note anime second opening meets Polyphia prog rock. So we're gonna get a little freaky tomorrow. Get a little proggy tomorrow. The Incubus part's interesting. I'm thinking like early Incubus, like that. What album? It was a Science, right? Where they were showing off their chops a little more. The later albums, they didn't do it as. It wasn't as weird. Because they knew they reeled it in a little more. The earlier albums, they were kind of weird, goofy. Fungus Among Us. Yes, that was like the early. That was like the. Was that an EP or like an old early album like demo thing? Why was Science an acronym? I'm sure it had some amazing meaning. Death Note. Death Note is like, it's just metal, right? What kind of metal is Death Note? I don't mean just metal as in that's all it is. I just mean like, when I saw that, I thought Death Note anime, I thought it was like score music, but then I realized that it's like metal. It's like System of a Down metal, so it's awesome. You mean so it's awesome. Japanese metal. Japanese System of a Down. That sounds about right. All right. Maximum the Hormone. Funk metal. I've heard of Maximum the Hormone. That's a really weird name. That doesn't translate into English very well. The Hormone. I don't think I'd ever want to be in a band called The Hormone. Wowzers. I need a wow. Should I make a Wowzers emote? I need a Wowzers emote. You know what's funny is the on this channel I joke about metal stuff, about doing metal, and it'll come into play. It'll happen tomorrow. But cuz you guys know I don't love all metal and I don't hate all metal. I just like really specific things. And they don't, and they don't, it almost like doesn't add up. Like like to me, there's like, we talked about like the difference between like the incremental differences. If you're like from the outside and you just listen to lo-fi rap, and if you hear Megadeth and then you hear Metallica, like you kind of like don't know the difference. But like somebody who listens to it like really is like, no, so different, super different. So for me, it's like, okay, here's an example. Have any of you heard the newest, that like prog metal album by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? It's great. I love that so much. It's so good. What's the name of it again? Hold on. I gotta look it up. Okay, first of all, if you don't know about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, then get educated. Best band name of all time. Get edumacated. You gotta find out about King Gizzard. So yeah, so like their other stuff was more like psychedelic and like really, crazy, kooky. It was not metal. This stuff before the most recent album was not metal. And I thought it was cool. But then they did this new thing, and shout out to God, who was it? Bob Moz from Techstars. I was hanging out with Bob when I did the Techstars. What do you call that? Like, I forget the word right now. I'm too focused on the latest. Oh shit! They put out a new thing. So the one I'm thinking of is called Infest the Rat's Nest. And the first song is called Planet B, and the lyrics are basically there is no Planet B. Hold on, I just want to give you guys a quick oh, I can't play it because I'm in Pro Tools. It's this whole fucking Pro Tools issue again. Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, just go look it up. Infest the Rat's Nest, King Gizzard. It's great. I love it. If it's not, and the thing is, it's like, it's not metal like Cradle of Filth is metal. It's metal. It's more like not a next door neighbor. It lives in the same neighborhood as like Mastodon or something like that. So it's more lo-fi and a little more experimental in terms of the engineering and the recording, but also a little bit like throwback to like 70s style of sounds and stuff. Anyway, King Gizzard. Whew. I didn't realize they put out something called Chunky Shrapnel. I guess it's a live album. But are there new songs in it? Huh. All right. Anyway, and they just released a thing called Honey. I have a new song. I have to go check that out. I do like Gojira. I like Gojira. It's not like Rush, because Rush is very 80s in their. I always think of the 80s when I think of Rush, like in the engineering and the recording of those records is very bright and like sharp and clean, and this stuff is very like it's almost like you take the sound of the song and just run sandpaper over the top of it and take out all the like high-end information and it smashes it together. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's very, because it's not like muffled sounding, but it's kind of muffled sounding. Anyway. So yeah, so Incubus, Nier Automata, Death Note, and Polyphia tomorrow. I'm gonna jump. Thank you guys so much for joining. It appears that we've got to do. I forgot to call out the raids for today. Spaceman Live is going to be my first attempt here, and then Base Fairy, and then the Hollywood Rebellion. So let's try Spaceman Live first. Let's see if Spaceman Live is on. No. I think these accounts, like, they end before I, like... Oh, Base Fairy's on today. All right. BASSSS Fairy. All right, guys. So Base Fairy raid requested by LPEV Hybrid. Here's your raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow for this prog rock, potentially a little funky, potentially a little psychedelic, jammy jam. Have a good day. Be nice to yourselves, to each other. All right, here's your raid. Thanks, guys.